Happy Friday, everybody. This is Dieter Bone from WM Experts, and today we're taking a look at the all-new Sprint Touch. And so we're going to do an unboxing, take a look and see what's inside. Inside the Sprint box, we get our standard HTC Black, very nice. And inside, looks like we don't have foam, we've got just paper. That's all right. There it is, it's the Touch. It feels great. I can talk a little bit more about that in a moment. And let's see what's inside. What have we got? We have a spare stylus. Very good. We have got a pair of headphones to plug into their wacky connector, which look kind of cheap. We've got an adapter to let you plug in headphones and power. We've got another funny little split adapter. Oh, I see. One for power, and looks like the other one is for a 2.5 headset jack. There's a case, and then the papers here. Looks like we get a micro SD card. Yeehaw, and everything else there, screen protector, and so on. And we'll focus again. And what do we got? We got a sync cable, and we got a power cable. Standard stuff, very good. So we'll set the box aside, and let's put the device in center stage here, and we're going to do some comparisons. So the first one we want to compare it to, obviously, is going to be the HTC Touch, the GSM version. You can see the Sprint Touch is subtly bigger. It's just a hair thicker. You can kind of see there it's a little bit thicker. But all the ports and buttons are the same on the side and on the top and so on. The Sprint Touch is also just a little bit heavier, actually, which is a little bit surprising. Comparing it to the other Windows Mobile 6 devices, Windows Mobile, not Windows Mobile 6, Windows Mobile devices on Sprint, that's a Verizon 700WX, but it's identical to the Sprint version. And you can see, obviously, the touch is much, much smaller. Ditto with the Mogul. Touch is obviously much smaller, much thinner. And you can see, actually, it's actually about the same width or thickness as just the screen on the Mogul, which is pretty interesting. And let's compare it to one more. Let's compare it to the Blackjack on AT&T, just for thinness. It is just a hair thicker than the Blackjack if you don't include the battery hump, but shorter, about the same width. But overall, the touch feels really, really good in the hand, as you would know. Okay, so here's the Today screen with some nice customizations. We've got some extra buttons there on the bottom to Sprint's apps. It's got a button to go right into the phone app there if you're interested in that. And then we've got weather. And then next up, we also have application shortcuts, and you can do little bits like they've got a nice little shortcut for adjusting the screen brightness. So we'll go to that one. And then this last tab, I really like this improvement. It is a profiles tab, and so you can set it to vibrate or ring or whatever, and then change a ringtone right on that screen. So that's really neat. And then here's a touch cube. You've got your contacts. Swipe over. You've got some change links here, but a couple Sprint apps and IM. That's nice. Mailbox will go to your inbox, of course, and we'll swipe over again, and these are also set to Sprint apps. So Sprint Music is a Java Sprint app, Sprint TV, and then of course On Demand made by Handmark. Okay, well, let's jump into programs here. I want to show you the scrolling thing. That is much faster than the original Touch. It's very good. It feels much more responsive than the original Touch's touch flow scrolling, so I'm really fond of that. And then the other thing I want to show you is the internet sharing. Hey, they included that, didn't knock that out. I'm happy about that. And there's also other improvements. So for example, the start menu is really big and thumbable, or at least finger tappable. You don't have to pull the stylus out to use that start menu. So let's hop into notes and let's take a look at the soft keyboard that's included on the Touch. That's also improved. So we'll pop that up. And look at that. It's a sure type keyboard. So let's start typing on it, see what we think. We'll use our thumb. This. And type away. It's automatically guessing the words. You can see you can choose words from that little pop-up menu there. You can go left and right with the 5-way, so you don't have to try and aim at those little words. And you can see here I missed the E for keyboard, and it did not compensate very well. So let's delete that and go back and try the word keyboard again. Delete, 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 and again, KEYBOARD. Very good. Okay. So, and then the other thing is to get the punctuation. All you need to do, you just type your words in here and bang, bang, bang. But then you hold down the button that has got your Alt key there. So if you want to get a 2, you'd hold down TY, or if you want to get a period, There, we'll show you that you can use a 5-way. Bang. And yeah, you can see the keyboard is actually pretty good. I like it better than TouchPal. It seems a little bit clearer, and it's a more standard input than TouchPal, so it seems to work better, integrate better with Windows Mobile. And so you see just a single tap will give you a letter, but if you hold it down, there your period comes up. Very good. And there, just switch away. Just want to show you one more thing. The upper right hand drop down menu is also bigger, so you can close apps just with your finger without having to pull the stylus out. That's very nice. And then there's also shortcuts to settings right there in that big drop down menu. Actually, that goes to your task manager. I take that back. But the X also seems to have a bigger area that you can hit with your finger. And boy, oh boy, look at all of that memory on there. Much better than the original Touch. 140 megs of storage, 64 or so, well, 105 of program memory. Very good. So there it is, the Sprint Touch. Just a really quick look. I'm very fond of it.